matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Sooners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So TCU's offense takes the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell.
Taking a shot on the first play. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown.
Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Sooners will hustle to the line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
The Sooners will have it 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to keep it in the air. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Hauls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give to the tailback. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air on first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Buys a little time. Might be looking to run. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Ambrose. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They go to the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Leaves it with the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The snap sets up the throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Hunt is on its way. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Brown wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They are up by 7 over Minnesota.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab on the left. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the ground with the back. Makes a man miss. A stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Brown will throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Horned Frogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Brown wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is good! And now the lead is extended a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Wants to throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. Brown will throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He caught it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the lone running back. This is a kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Flips it out to the back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Right on the money. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners are on the move.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Makes the grab on 3rd. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bryant. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Brown wants to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They just keep firing. Swings it out to his running back. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. It's complete to the right. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Horned Frogs are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Motion from the back. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
The Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Horned Frogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless. Touchdown, TCU! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 4 over the Rebels. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Sooners want to move quickly.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Sooners have this offense rolling.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man on the right. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Catch in the middle, it's Ambrose. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Second down coming up. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Pucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Makes a man miss. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Power football with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll leave it with the lone back. Makes his man miss. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Floats it out in space. There he goes. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And the Sooners want to crank the tempo.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads it downfield. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And they're going to send out the field goal unit and take the offense off the field. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short.
And that's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the fourth quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
The Sooners will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And the offense has a little bit of success. And what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Sooners in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Sooners have it with a first and goal. Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Brown wants to pass. There's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his feet. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself on the draw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And the Horned Frogs are stopped, but not before getting the first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll... Oh, he's got some space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Horned Frogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hand off from the shotgun. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught. It's Bryant. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Horned Frogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets away from one. He's got space. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll move the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. Good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Good timing on the quick out.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short, and they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Deep into the fourth quarter of this game, down by 6, they'll have to go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.